New Beyblade just dropped. Just dropped the Might of Demacia into the Thunderdome. Welcome back to my Lightbox. I have Garen here. And in case you're wondering what this guy's special power is, Spin Master doesn't even realize that this is their mascot. Like, this is their guy. He just... And then he... And in case you're wondering what this note is here, it is not a title. He is not a good guy. He is actually very racist against wizards. Like, ethnic cleansing level, if the ethnicity was magic. Nah, this note here is to remind me to put it on the correct shelf because I have 2 of them. That's right, this guy here was so cheap I just had to buy 3. 1 for me, 1 for my son, and 1 for one of my wonderful, beautiful, super cool, awesome viewers. You get this one, and to be perfectly honest, I won't be able to call him the cheap one anymore. I bought him at around $5 about a week ago, and now he's up to almost $9. I'll give this guy away on a live stream after I showcase the rest of the figures. Should be about 8 videos total. I'll release more details in my community posts and shorts. Subscribing and hitting the notification bell will keep you informed. If you want to purchase any of the other figures from this series, or this one, or any of the other ones, I put links in the video description for all of them. And without further ado, let's take a look at you. Garen. The Might of Demacia, head of the dauntless vanguard, clad in magic-resistant armor and bearing a mighty broadsword, Garen stands ready to confront mages and sorcerers on the field of battle in a veritable whirlwind of righteous steel. Yeah, and we'll get to that whirlwind part here in a minute. Alright, and you will notice that he has the first edition label on him, so they are implying, I suppose, that there will be more figures. So hopefully, if you guys keep buying them, they will make more of them. According to this box, he is number 5 in the series.
Interestingly enough, they are displaying artwork from Legends of Runeterra.
Their boxes do have a unique shape, and they can open pretty much on all sides, so there's a lot of tape all over this thing.
Yeah, that is definitely not the armor that the figure is wearing. I love this cracked glass look.
Okay, now let's open this guy up. The easiest way to open these guys is from the bottom, because the box is shaped kind of funky. Now the boxes are beautiful, but they are cheap. They are extremely thin, basically paper, cardboard. There he is. And if you'll notice, his armor is completely different. If I could get a good angle on this. Notice that his armor is completely different than what's on the box. He's got this little insignia right here, and the shape is more square here, where it is more pointed over here. And it's not even the same as in the game either. Look at the pauldrons are completely different. It's almost uncanny, similar but different.
He even shares a lot of qualities with the Wild Rift Garen, like the insignia and the belt, metal glove knuckles, and the armor coloring is the closest out of all of them.
He doesn't have the insignia on his loincloth here.
So, now that we've seen that his armor is different between League of Legends, Wild Rift, Legends of Runeterra, and this IRL model here, we can only come to one conclusion. Garen has a lot of armor. Dude is loaded. He keeps his same general style, but this guy knows how to accessorize. Whether he's on the Rift or sitting pretty on your shelf, Garen's armor game is always on point.
Alright, let's release you from your bindings, Garen. There we go. Okay. This guy's pretty big. Alright, we have his sword here. Last but not least, we have his stand. Garen can hold his sword and pose with it, or he can... He also has a big leather sheath in the back. He can just stick his stuff away in. It fits a little awkwardly, but it should be just fine. Alright, and if you take a look at the details here, he's got the nice golden inlay on his gauntlets and his pauldrons. He seems to have sort of a chainmail all over underneath his plates. I really love that they added this. This is so cool. And it's removable too, so if you want to take this off and just have them like this, you can do that too. It is an option. Let's see, his arms don't want to bend out, even though it looks like there is a joint there for it.
I actually was able to move his arms out. Just had to give him a bit of a grindy grind. He's a sturdy gentleman.
Not that he needs to, like, reach out to the side or anything. Well, he can split pretty well. He has excellent splits, actually. And then we've got double elbow joints. I don't know if that's anatomically correct. He's got double knee joints, good flexibility in the legs. He's actually got excellent flexibility in the legs, which is good because he's going to be running a lot. And then he's got pretty good range in his boots and his ankles. It doesn't feel too bad moving that around. His facial features are pretty good. I think the paint detail is excellent. And he only has like 3 parts to him, so if you want to get your kid something that doesn't have too many parts to it, then this is an ideal gift.
Here are some display options for you on a white, gray, and black background. A little slippery in there, isn't it, Garen? Here he is next to Zoro and Sanji, and here he is next to Luffy and Akali. Garen's first ability is he bonks you with his sword so hard that you can't cast spells for a second. His second ability is he buffs his armor so much it gets super shiny. Oh, and he gets defense or something.
Beyblade.
And his fourth ability, his ultimate, calls a giant sword down from the sky to serve Demacia justice. Well, that was fun. Like and subscribe.